Now this is the American Express White Gold card, baby. The first impressions, my first thoughts about seeing this card for the first time after all of the hype. I'm not really that impressed. I'm sorry to say. I am sorry to say. I don't care if this causes an uproar. I don't care what you people say. Okay? I don't really like it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We have a white gold card right in front of you, right? Limited edition is what they say. And if we just kind of compare it to the old classic gold, baby, the classic gold, still the best gold, just saying. Uh, if we compare it to that, you can see that it's way, way, way more easily noticeable. It's not as washed out as a lot of people have mentioned. And quite literally, it really does kind of look like the platinum card. As I'm putting these two together, I'm noticing like, it almost looks like as if, like I said in the Discord, the platinum card was left out in the sun too long. I know, I really hate to say it, okay? I really do and did enjoy the online pictures of white gold. I thought it looked really, really cool, but seeing it in person and with fresh eyes, it's almost as if my eyes have a hard time rendering the words on it. I don't know what it is, but I literally am looking at it and it's almost like I'm not looking at it. Like I'm looking at a really compressed, low quality version of one of these other cards. I mean, the gold card just has that much more of a presence to it. Am I wrong? Am I crazy for thinking this way? I don't know. I know it's new. I know it's fun. It's hot. I'm happy I got it because, I want anything that's limited edition and new. And from this angle, it actually looks a little bit better. But just judging from classic gold, I mean, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to classic gold. I still love the prestige that the classic gold gives you. And again, it's just like I could barely read the words up top. Meanwhile, I could easily read the words on the gold card versus the white gold card. So I don't know. What do you guys think about the actual colors below? I mean, heck, I even had to replace my lion card for this white gold just for this occasion. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Lion card's infinitely better than that. Let's be honest, right? I'm just kidding. But there is some things that I wanted to talk about in this video with the white gold card beyond just the vanity of it all, right? The white gold. Again, I'm happy to have the limited edition, but there is something that has transpired during all this time and just a couple of data points to add to this white gold card. So one, in case you haven't noticed, we're at Dunkin. And if it's raining out like it is now, and I don't feel like actually going into the store, well, what we found in the Discord, a couple of people, I'm showing it on the screen right here, they actually tested using their white gold card with the new $84 a month dining credit. With the new, in fact, I'll even show you, 84 a month Dunkin credit right here, they have shown that you can reload your Dunkin account balance with that $7, and that will code towards the credit. So if you want to build up $7 every single month and have a jamboree, Dunkin' Donuts party at the end of the year, sure, you can do that, and you can keep building that month to month, and you don't have to use your Dunkin' credit every single month. So that is now a theory that has now been tested, and it is tried and true. So you can go to Dunkin' and just buy stuff right now. I can walk in and use this card and buy it. Just make sure you enroll on the app, as well as Resy as well. Make sure you enroll in the app that says you can now actually start getting the credits towards these certain things. But I could also use the Dunkin' Reload to build it up month after month. Okay, cool. So Resy, another little thing, because a lot of people haven't seen the live streams, haven't seen the videos. So for those of you who are unaware about Resy, we now have a Resy credit on this card. So about $100 every single year, $50 biannually. So every 6 months, so starting July 1st all the way to December 31st, you're getting $50 towards Resy. And then January 1st to June 30th, you're going to be getting an additional $50. So $100 at the end of the year towards the Resy credit, and some people still are unaware of how to actually use that most effectively. So if you really want some in-depth stuff, just watch Sledge's and Calby's videos right here where they broke down the Resy credit on their Delta cards, but the same can be true for the Amex White Gold, the new version of the old gold card, right? So there's 3 ways to actually use the Resy credit on this card. So number 1 is, okay, I go and take my significant other out, whatever, you can even go alone if you want to. Go to a Resy restaurant, so how to choose that, just go on the Resy app on your phone or just go online, type in Resy, and you can see what restaurants are in your area that are under Resy's reign, meaning you can make a reservation at this restaurant, it's under Resy. Okay, cool. You do not have to put your card into the Resy app. You do not need to call in advance. There's no special way to do it. It's essentially, if it's a Resy restaurant, you go in, you pay with your Amex Gold card. It's a $50 meal. Okay, you're going to pay the $50. It's going to hit your account on your gold card, and then a couple days later, $50 is going to be credited back to you in the form of a statement credit, aka that's your Resy credit now used. So it's as simple as that. And if you didn't want to do that and you wanted to build up your balances much like the Dunkin' credit, another way you could actually do it is something that Kiki's Adventures, the first one I ever saw do it, was you could actually go into a Resy restaurant, one that will sell you gift cards towards that restaurant, and if you just buy a gift card to the restaurant with your gold card that will also code towards the Resy credit. So all these different ways to either use it at first hand when you're going out to eat, or just get gift cards to build them up for the future. And of course, you can build them up as long as there's no expiration date on these gift cards for months and months, years and years, and you could have, you know, one big Lollapalooza with all of your Resy credits, and, you know, treat your entire family to a nice 5-star dining experience if that's what you so choose. Of course, Resy has some lower end places as well, but come on, if you're gonna use the gold card, you know, especially if it's white gold, you don't want to slap that down on the table. You want to make sure, hey man, it's white gold, and they say, oh, right away, sir, right away, sir. Right? That's the kind of status you get just by holding this kind of card. That's the idea. I mean, even like recently, I went with Calby to Knoxville, Tennessee, and we went to a Resy brunch place, and it was pretty good actually. You can go in there, order some food that you can see on the screen right here, use your gold card, and bam, bam, that's your credit used right then and there. So it's fairly flexible, and of course, if you're somebody that was already getting value out of the Uber Cash and the dining credits, and this was something you were using organically, you were able to value the full brunt of the $240, then this raise of $75 annual fee is really nothing to you, because Resy, of course, if you don't live in an area that has Resy, then that sucks. But I happen to, and I don't know if you do, but if anybody watching has a Resy restaurant near you, which is easy $100 of value add, which is, again, easy to use because, I don't know, I don't know about you guys, but when I have a credit, I will use up to that credit and really no more most of the time, unless it's like hotels and whatnot. But if I have this $50 Resy credit, I mean, we're not getting appetizers, right? Up to the $50 and have a good time then and there, right? Of course, I might go over a little bit. I'm just being a little facetious, but, you know, I think it's very easy to get the value out of that if you are someone who is already valuing it. For me personally, I did keep the card open for another year. I did this, you know, a month or so ago. The reason being is, well, I knew these changes were coming. I already paid my $250 annual fee, and I got a retention offer of spend 2K, get 10,000 membership reward points back. So I figured, you know, if I were to cash those points out, it's already paying for almost half the annual fee at 250, and now I just got an additional $100 in Resy credits, and sure, I'll go get her an iced coffee from Dunkin. You know, I'll go do that, and I don't go here really ever, but she could use the iced coffee, and she's gonna buy it anyway from maybe somewhere else, a Starbucks, what have you. So, okay, I'll be able to value it on that accord. But again, I was going to cancel this card if these changes did not come out, but now that they have, easy value add for the next year, and then come February when my annual fee hits again, I mean, I'm never gonna say 100% everything, but more than likely like 95+%, I'm just gonna cancel the card unless like some new data comes out. I don't know why, but yeah, we're just probably gonna cancel it then, because 325 is too big of a pill to swallow nowadays. 250 was too big of a pill for me nowadays, so I'd rather take the 325 and use that towards a very cool hotel stay. Again, that's me. My grocery bill is very low. In fact, I get a lot of things from the butcher shop nowadays, so I'm really not even taking advantage of multipliers as I once was, and I'm definitely nowhere near the cap that is now is like 50,000 for restaurants, 25,000 for groceries. No, it's more like maybe a couple thousand, and a lot of that is going towards the butcher shop now. So it's really not a card that I can take advantage of anymore, but maybe you can, and maybe you are, you know, spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on groceries and dining every single month. Then I think it's entirely valuable, and especially the Resy credits I think are even easier to use for a lot of people. I don't see why you wouldn't keep it around, but that's just me, that's just you, and that's just everybody else, right? So again, what do you guys think of the changes here of the white gold version? Are you a fan of the design? Are you interested in getting it? I still suggest getting it because I like collectibles. I'm a collector at heart. I like limited edition stuff. Probably won't be limited edition though. Let's be honest. This is going to be a normal option to be used for the foreseeable future. Just like rose gold was. It was limited edition, then it wasn't. So this will be around, I'm guessing, for the future. But I think get it in case it is. And then, you know, switch back to Team Classic Gold, baby, because I think it's better. I think it's better. I think it's better. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go get her some Dunkin' now. So as always, appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much.